All right, guys, today we are talking whiz wheels. All right, what is a whiz wheel and what does it do? Well, that's what we're going to find out today when we go flying with Harry. So he's going to be doing a nav trip. We're just going out to Chilliwack. We're going to do some autos there. But in the process, we're going to go over the basics of how to use a whiz wheel. All right, so some of you may already know what a whiz wheel is. Some of you may know what it does. For those that don't, I'll do it as quick as possible an explanation of what a whiz wheel is. All right, so we use a whiz wheel when we're doing simple navigation. We're going A to B, and we want to figure out along the way how to recalibrate our time to get there. Okay, so we will draw it out on a map before we leave, and we'll put in 10-mile checkpoints along the way so that we have a way to confirm, hey, we've gone 10 miles. How long has it taken to go that far? And then vice versa, we'll be able to figure out how long we have to get to our destination. So we'll go over that here. The things to keep in mind and to know about a whiz wheel. You have to always just separate the fact that we calculate distance on the outside of the circle and time on the inside of the circle. All right, so if you can keep those two things straight, you can figure out how to use your whiz wheel. All right, so let's break it down a little bit. So distance, in this case, we're talking distance in nautical miles, but that can be kilometers, it could be miles an hour. However, whatever information you put in, that's important to know about the whiz wheel, is the same information you're gonna get out. So we're talking nautical miles on the outside. Time on the inside is a continuum. So you can see we have 60 here at the top. That's 60 minutes, but it could also be 6 minutes, or it could be 600 minutes. So the decimal is not on the whiz wheel. So whatever we put in is what we get out. So if I'm putting in 60 minutes, I'll get out in the same, all right? So simple case study of what we're gonna be looking to do today is this. So we have a leg of 10 nautical miles. So we've marked on our map our 10-mile marks, and we get to our first checkpoint, and it says, we look at our clock, and the clock says it's 12 o'clock. I'll use simple numbers, all right? So 12 o'clock, we get to our checkpoint. We jot that down on a piece of paper, and then we keep flying. We get to our next 10-mile mark, so 10 miles later, and we note the time is 12:07. All right, so that took us 7 minutes to get 10 miles. So now we go to the whiz wheel, and we say we've gone 10 miles at the top there in 7 minutes. So I'm going to line that up with the 70, which is also 7. You can see there is no 7 on this. It comes all the way around from 15, 14, all the way back down 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay? Important to know that 70 is 7 as well. All right, so we've gone 10 miles in 7 minutes. So now, how fast are we going? And that's where it's important to understand that miles per hour, or knots, is just a calculation of how many miles can we go in 60 minutes or in an hour, so miles per hour. So we'll look here on the outside, how many miles have we gone in 60 minutes? And we'll discover that it's right between 80 and 90, so 85 knots, or 85 miles per hour, nautical miles per hour. All right, so that's how fast we're traveling across the ground. That's not airspeed, that's actual ground speed, like your GPS would tell you in your car. All right, so that's the first part. Next thing we need to know is, okay, at that speed that we're flying now, we look at our map and we still have 80 miles to go. All right, so how long is that going to take based on our wind and everything that we're flying in? And that's why we do this, is because wind will affect our ground speed. So we say, okay, we're flying at 85 knots. We have 80 miles to go. So now we're going to look on the outside for the number 80. Perfect. And we'll look to the inside. How many minutes is that going to take? And we can see it's going to take, you tell me, 57 minutes. Do you get the same answer? If you do, that's perfect. So that's going to take us 57 minutes at that speed to go 80 miles. All right, I hope that helps. I hope it breaks it down a little bit. If you have further questions, shoot me a question in the comments, and we'll follow Harry along and see how he does with this.
All right, so we are out today doing some navigating with the old bling whiz wheel. We're gonna see how that works out. Gonna do some whizzing and doing some what we call 10-mile marks, where we confirm every 10 miles if we're still on target. No different than your GPS updating and saying you're still on target for a time, or your ETA is changed. So 331.
Silently work. 331.
Perfect. So he's
331.
picked the time over a spot that we we've determined ahead of time is 10 miles from our next spot. We've decided this bend in the highway is our spot here, so now using that time, what are you going to do?
So we anticipated it was going to take about 16 minutes to make the entire trip. So I'm going to add 16 onto 31, so I get 47. So that's 3:47 expected, or revised ETA, which is within grounding time.
Okay, cool, perfect. And what's our destination today?
We're going to Chilliwack Airport.
Chilliwack.
I've not been to before.
Cool, so we'll figure out what that circuit's going to look like for us.
Ah.
And then if the wind cooperates and the circuit cooperates, we're going to do some autos there, right?
Well, I'll get us a ground speed so we can start to see what the wind is doing. But yeah, full down autos. I pulled your arm a bit, twisted your arm a bit.
You never have to twist my arm for full down autos.
No, it's very, very intrigued to see. Changing on route, okay, Tango India, many thanks.
Charlie can Gelb, contact.
Okay. Come on, for here, 1227 for Chilliwack. I can't think what this area is called, sorry.
Sumas.
Sumas traffic. Yeah. Those are the greenhouses down there, is that right?
That's correct.
And that's the point we need to have spoken to air traffic by before we then continue westbound if we're coming back to Abbotsford.
Yeah, this is Kilgard here, so
Okay.
this is actually the edge of the zone.
Yeah.
So if we call it the greenhouses, it gives us another minute or so to get to Kilgard.
Charlie, Quebec Charlie is 2,900. We're just northeast of Chilliwack, south of the river, and we are currently southwestbound.
Sumas traffic, this is helicopter Golf Echo Tango India, currently half a mile west of the greenhouses, heading east along Highway 1 at 1,000 feet for Chilliwack.
Alright, better traffic. Mooney Golf Moon November Hotel, just calling in a 4,500 hold, just south of Chilliwack Airport, 4,500. Better traffic.
So there we are, coming over the advertising board now. As I mentioned, talked you through my reasoning for it, so I'm pretty confident. 0339 just ticked over.
Yep.
Got that down.
Traffic says 172 Foxtrot Charlie, just north of Chilliwack Mountain, 2000, heading westbound towards Dudley.
11 o'clock high.
Yep.
I was saying that he's westbound, that's going east.
Different guy, yeah. Oh, there's up there.
Visual. There we go. So 3:39, which is 8 minutes. Get this bad boy. We're climbing slightly. Whoop. Goes that way. 8 minutes. There it is. So we're making good about 75 knots. Pitching up. 75.
Lake traffic, this is R44 Foxtrot Alpha Yankee Quebec, 1,000 feet over the west direction, east shore of
It's nails.
We're eastbound.
8 minutes,
or
75. We've got 10 miles to go, which is around there. So about 8 minutes, which is bang on time. So I'm still expecting my grounding time to be 15:47.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, ETA is 15:47, which is within grounding time.
Excellent.
There we go. Pencil back in there. It's very much a do a bit on here, like you say, do a bit on there, do a bit on here, do a bit on there. Yeah. Push the nose forward, stop the climb. Descend into 1,000.
Right. You can put your keyboard underneath your seats now.
Yeah, controls.
800 feet directly over Rosedale and ready for Edward Hill.
Go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Have to take your headset off.
Oh no. God. That might.
So much traffic, that's not Foxtrot Tango Whiskey. I go 1 mile north of Chilliwack town. Added 2,300 feet, climb to 3,000. Go eastbound.
Set my sunglasses. Oh, too bright. Put them in the middle there.
Oh, there's a plane down there.
Same.
Landed, I guess.
Do they tend to do circuits on sandbars?
Once in a while you get these bush planes that'll do that.
Very odd place to have them.
Alright, I'll give you the controls.
I'm control.
Yeah, control. There's Chilliwack there, so we can do one final call here just north of Chilliwack Mountain.
Yeah.
Fraser River traffic, this is helicopter Golf Echo Tango in India, currently directly northeast to Chilliwack Mountain, heading south at 1,000 feet for Chilliwack Airport.
I can't see the airport. I don't know what I'm looking for. But we're now about 5 miles out, so I'm going to swap over. And start heading in that
same
direction.
call, except for Chilliwack this time.
Roger.
Chilliwack traffic, this is helicopter Golf Echo Tango India, currently northeast of Chilliwack Mountain, heading south at 1,000 feet to Chilliwack Airport.
Right.
So you see where the smoke is across the highway. The airport's this side of the highway, just to the left of the smoke.
Sorry, traffic, Kilo Golf, uniform downwind 07.
So look to the left of the smoke. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Roger.
From there you got to find the airport.
I'm assuming it's a grass strip.
No, it's a full paved strip.
And Chilliwack traffic, Mini Golf Lima November Hotel, 4,000 feet, descending to 1,500, just east of Chilliwack traffic.
Right.
Just keep flying current heading for now. Tell me when you find the airport.
I know roughly where it should be. I'm expecting that east-west runway. Is it very, very thin? I think I've got it. At 12 o'clock, about a mile and a half.
Yeah.
Very, very, it looks a very thin runway. I've got some runway numbers there.
Yeah. See, there's an airplane at the taxiway there.
Visual, yeah. Bloody hell, that's tiny.
So we'll cross we'll call it where that airplane is sitting. That's more or less midfield as far as the windsock goes.
Yeah.
We'll cross north to south.
Chilliwack traffic,
Taxiway.
follow to Delta, on Alpha, waiting for runway 07. We're waiting for the helicopter first. Very good.
If you want to, thank you. It's Kilo Golf Uniform Helicopter. If you want to head out onto threshold 07, we'll just make sure to slow down and or go north of you.
Okay, taking position for runway 07. Thank you so much.
No problem. Kilo Golf Uniform.
That one there. I don't know where this helicopter is there. Oh, visual. Got him in the 3 o'clock now. Bye.
And Chilliwack traffic, helicopter Golf Echo Tango India, just going to cross midfield here at 1,000 feet to join the right downwind for 07. Got the helicopter visual and final as well as the Cessna lining up. Chilliwack traffic, Kilo Golf Uniform, final 407, full final.
Got him. Airplane is rolling.
Right, so wind looks to be right down the runway.
Yeah.
And it's
And Chilliwack traffic,
somewhere in the
Golf Lima
vicinity
November Hotel, just
of 10 knots.
east of Chilliwack, 2,300, descending 1,500 to approach a midfield for Chilliwack.
There's the markers, I think. just shy of this village here. But, all this.
Yeah, we can turn downwind here. Then you're going to do a downwind call for 07.
Chilliwack traffic, this is Golf Echo Tango India now, downwind for 07 round.
Since we're doing an auto, we'll stay at 1,000 feet.
Yeah. Helicopter's just coming into the 3 o'clock now, fine. Looks like a
Yeah.
47.
Give him time, we won't rush him.
Chilliwack traffic, Bravo Julia Delta, off of runway 07, departing straight out.
I'll turn around with this dark field here.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Where's he gone? There he is. So he's just coming over the grass now. Give him an extra 20 seconds or so. See how we do.
Let's go turn at this intersection here.
Clear to the right.
Chilliwack uniform, threshold 07, now north of the active, will be taxiing Alpha to Field Bowser.
You can call turning final for a PFL.
Roger.
Chilliwack traffic, this is Helicopter Golf Echo Tango, India turning final for PFL 07 round.
1,000 feet. So height entering at 1,000 feet. Yep. Area is clear. Been looking at it all the time, and we're aiming for the interstate or where that taxiway comes in. I think about fifth of the way in. Security. I've got a load of stuff under my chair, but it is past that little bump. Otherwise, all tucked away and happy. Engine.
Traffic, Minigolf Lima November Hotel, 1,200 over Chilliwack City. Midfield crossing north-south to join right downwind 07.
So he's crossing north-south, so we're going to want to enter before we get to midfield, obviously. Let's go ahead and enter 3, 2, 1.
152, Bravo
Enter.
Juliet Delta is overhead the city, 1,700 heading to Benno, climb in for 2,500. And we have the Mooney, no conflict.
Alright, rotor is looking good, motor's still running,
Nice,
airspeed's looking
airspeed.
sweet,
Trim.
trim is pretty good, and target is right down the runway. Let's focus on keeping our airspeed right at where it is, 55, no slower. Right down the center line. There'll be a power recovery.
Got that traffic. Bring it to us now.
And Chilliwack traffic, Minigolf Lima November Hotel, joining right downwind 07, touch and go.
Alright, so we can depart and call on the go.
Chilliwack traffic, this is Helicopter Golf Echo Tango India, departing runway 07 right now.
Traffic check. Bloody hell.
No, on a runway you don't do a traffic check.
Ah, ready. Now what?
That's part of operating off a runway
Yeah.
is
Should all be.
everyone
That's why we do
is
the
visual
calls,
with the
etc.
runway, yeah.
Stuff.
Alright, so it's just a hair on the lighter end of things for
Yeah.
the full down. We'll have some slide,
Yeah.
which is fine. We'll just have to be aware of that. And we just can't try and fully stop the helicopter. We'll end up with just maybe 10, 15 feet of slide.
That's 300 feet. Turning for the upwind. No, not called the upwind, crosswind. Like.
Yeah, we'll wait to call until we get on the downwind.
Chilliwack traffic, Minigolf Lima November Hotel, turning base 07, touch and go.
Got my aircraft turning base now. Just riding the ridge line of the Sumas.
Yep. We got a good downwind there.
Clear to the right.
Now we can level here at 1,000.
And Chilliwack traffic, Mooney Golf, Lima November Hotel, on final, 07, touch and go.
Looks like at the moment it's just him and us.
Yep.
As far as I've seen and heard.
Got him now, 1 o'clock.
Yep. All downwind here.
Oh, oh. Chilliwack traffic, this is helicopter Golf Echo Tango, India on the downwind for 07 right hand, fast approach, that's what we call it.
PFL, yeah.
And that's a PFL for Golf Echo Tango India.
Chilliwack traffic, Kilo Golf uniform at the fuel bowser will be coming airborne, taxiing Alpha to Charlie for a circuit off 07. We'll be holding short 07.
Chilliwack traffic, 172 Golf Echo Delta Charlie is 3 miles to the northwest, 1000, we're going to cross over midfield north, 2 minutes.
Aliens. So I've got him on
Let's do the turn now,
Yeah,
because he's going to stay well ahead of us.
6 Golf, India Tango, Quebec.
I was just going to ask, do you want to bring that forward if it's just us two? Then I suppose we judge it, don't we?
Yeah, we like to keep it somewhat tight behind airplanes. Start our hazel now.
So height entering 1,000 feet, so climbing back up. Area, got the aircraft, otherwise clear. He looks like he's rolling on. Security is as before. Engine instruments still all in the green. And we're all clear out.
Good.
Afternoon, Craig. Kilo Golf uniform Alpha now taxiing Charlie for a circuit off 07. Still holding short.
Chilliwack traffic, this is Golf Echo Tango India on final for fast approach 07 right hand. Sorry, PFL, good fast approach.
Go a little further down this time.
You going to the runway, Steve, or just taking off down the grass?
Alright. I'm going to fly with you here.
For an actual
3, 2, 1, enter.
Okay, we're going to hover out on the north grass there. Understood. Heard a call for final 0.
Right,
Don't see him.
motor.
Break traffic on final for 07.
Speed.
It's Kilo Golf uniform.
Yeah, Tango Tango India just above you now, coming down for a forced approach or landing onto the runway.
Okay, still, we're holding short. Charlie, still looking for you.
Just be past you now on the runway.
Chilliwack traffic, Echo Delta Charlie,
We'll do this together.
Join it right now with 07.
Speed's looking good.
For that other helicopter.
Straight down the runway. Start flaring now.
Oh, nice flare. With the Cabri, Kilo Golf uniform, taking position 07.
Okay.
A little more bouncy than I like, but
That's what a fall down feels like, eh? Yeah, your flare was much lower than mine.
Chilliwack traffic, helicopter India, Quebec. Tango, Quebec is on the north grass for a left turn out.
alright.
Echo Delta Charlie's in the mid downwind 07.
Also, RPM's in the green. All lights are out. Fuel's still sufficient. CP's all in the green. Switched on. Cap it's on auto. Good. They're all around.
Kilo Golf uniform number 2 behind the Jet Ranger. We'll be down the center line 07. We got the Capri. If you guys are okay with that, we'll fly over you.
Alright, we'll hold on the ground here as you fly over. Good on you.
Okay, rolling. Kilo Golf uniform.
Going back down? Just
What's
saying,
that?
you want me to go back down? Oh, there we go.
And Chilliwack traffic, Mooney Golf, Lima November Hotel, right downwind 07, and going to make this a full stop. Chilliwack traffic.
Where are you, Steve? You
You
do a
recognize
pedal.
him.
You do a pedal turn if you're on
Echo
here.
Delta Charlie's turning short final 07, full stop.
And we can enter 3, 2, 1. Enter nice and smooth. All the way down. Rolling it right into the detent. Throttle does not come back from that. Rotor, we just want to keep it in the green.
Right, that makes sense.
Fine. Bottom of the green is good. Don't want to get too low for full down auto rotation. Like to have that RPM.
Airspeed and trim.
Gentle, gentle, slow down. Into a flare. Right down the middle, good. And let it sink, let it sink, let it sink, and cushion, 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 cushion.
Chilliwack uniform now, north of the active runway, and heading northbound, climbing 500 per 1,000.
Not too bad.
Hotel Factor, hotel just
Actually smoother than mine.
Airport, 4,500.
Let's enter in 3, 2, 1, enter. Clear the traffic now. Rotor's good. Motor's still running. Air right there. Trim is looking good. Target down the center line.
Crossing my street at 1,000 feet, and joining down to 007.
Level and wait.
Yeah.
All right. Enter here in 3, 2, 1. Enter. Good. Rotor's looking good. Motor's still running. Airspeed. Slow down just the tiniest bit. Very slowly.
Chilliwack traffic outlet task number.
Trim's looking good. And target. Right to the center line. Good speed. We'll hold that.
Chilliwack traffic, helicopter India Tango, Quebec, over the city, 1,000 feet, heading for midfield.
Let's go ahead and enter in 3, 2, 1. Enter.
Rotor, motor, airspeed, trim.
Target. Airspeed. Let's preserve our airspeed now.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf Mike Whiskey is on base for runway 07. Any conflicting traffic, let me know. Golf Mike Whiskey.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, Henny, it don't matter, shots.